I'm going to tell you a true Warframe horror story. Picture this. I'm in my orbiter, feeling unstoppable. I just got a new mod. I'm hyped. I'm ready to become a menace. I hover the upgrade button, and Warframe hits me with the most disrespect message in game. Not enough Endo. Not, hey Tenno, here's a tip. Not try this mission. Just poverty instantly in 4K. So I did what any reasonable Tenno would do. I stopped guessing. I stopped listening to trust me, bro, farming advice. And I started timing real runs to answer one question. What is the best Endo farm for beginners? With no still path and no trading. Now, quick promise before we jump in. This isn't going to be a boring checklist. I want you to feel the difference between these farms. Because Endo farming isn't just what's best. It's what you actually do without losing your mind. So we're going to rank my tested farms by Endo per minute, building up from the slowest to the best. And the best one, we save it for last, because why not? Also, small disclaimer, these are real runs, real times, real rewards. Your results can shift based on the bounty stages, the spawns, your squad speed, and how many times an NPC decides to talk to you like it's their own podcast. So times will change a little bit for you, but this will give you something most guides don't, a real baseline. All right, let's get right into. Before the farming, one quick thing that you need to make every Endo method better. If you have a pile of duplicate mod setting in your inventory, like a junk drawer, dissolve them. You don't need 12 copies of the same mod, you need Endo. Okay, now we rank the farms. Number 5, defection. Defection is the mission type where you think this is fine, and then 5 minutes later you're emotionally negotiating with yourself. It's not flashy, it's not fast, but it's steady. My run gave me 83 Endo per minute. Now here's my honest point. Defection is only worth doing if you personally don't hate it, or if you're already there for another reason. Because if you're specifically trying to fund mod upgrades, you're basically choosing that I have patience to build this. And hey, some of you like that. Me, I'm not. Defection is too boring for me. I'm the kind of tenor who starts the mission calm and ends up sprinting to extraction like the tile sets are on fire behind me. So defection goes at the bottom of our list. Oh, but it still counts because 83 Endo per minute is better than staring at your mod screen and whispering, maybe later I'll get some. Coming in at number 4, Aberration Defense. I did 10 waves on this one. Because defense is beginner friendly for one simple reason. It's hard to mess up. You load in, you defend, you shoot. You occasionally remember you have abilities. You breach in, you meant to do it. My run gave me 87 Endo per minute. So yeah, technically it does beat defection, but not by a call your friend amount. And here's what defense is great for. If you're newer and you want something that feels controlled, something you can run while you're still learning movement, weapon fill, and basic modding, defense is comfortable. And comfort matters, because the best farm in the world is useless if you hate it. So much you do it once and you never do it again. Defense is the kind of farm you can do while you're warming up, or while you're testing a new weapon, or while you're in that I just want to chill mood. But if you want Endo fast, keep watching, because now we start climbing the ranking. Coming in at number 3, Deimos Bounties. This one surprised me, because it's that sweet spot between beginner friendly and actually worth your time. My run gave me 154 Endo per minute. That's quite a big jump from the other two. And here's why I like Deimos as a recommendation. Deimos doesn't feel like you're farming Endo in a vacuum. You're also learning how bounties float. You're getting resources. You're building familiarity with objectives. And you're getting Endo in the process. This is what I call a good investment farm. You're not just getting paid, you're building your account while you get paid. Now the important beginner insight with bounties is this. Your Endo per minute is mostly decided by how fast you finish objectives and move. Not your god tier build, not your perfect weapon, momentum. So here's your practical approach. Bring a frame you can survive on. Bring weapons you can clear with. Don't overthink the meta. Don't min-max yourself into boredom. And if a bounty stage is slow, you don't have to force it for an hour like it's a punishment. You're allowed to re-roll your plan. You're the Tenno. That's you, right? Deimos sits right there in the middle of our list because it's good Endo and great overall progression. But if you want something even more direct, no stages, no running around the objectives, then we move to number 2. Quick moment, if this guide is helping, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Coming in at number 2 is the arena. This is the method where Warframe stops whispering and starts making sense. Because arena is simple. You go in, you fight, you get paid. You repeat. My run gave me 165 Endo per minute. That puts it right above Deimos for me. And here's the vibe difference. The bounties are great when you want a progress system and do a little bit of everything. The arena is for when you want your brain to go from Endo. It's a great training ground for a skill that makes every other farm better. Killing efficiency. If your damage feels weak, arena will immediately tell you. If your survivability is shaky, arena will tell you immediately. If your weapon feels amazing, guess what? Arena will tell you immediately because everything falls over and you feel like the main character in there. And as a beginner player, the feedback is valuable for you. You don't need the perfect loadout here, you need something reliable. A frame that can stay alive, a weapon that can consistently clear waves, and the willingness to keep the loot tight. That's why arena ranks so high. But there's one more farm from the testing that wasn't good. It was the kind of number that makes you sit straight up. And that's why we saved it for last. Number 1, Venus bounties. Let me set the scene properly. I ran this thinking, okay, bounties are bounties. First bounties was okay. Deimos bounties was alright. But Venus bounties, that was a different tier of bounties. I finished the run, looked at the Endo reward, checked the time. I had that moment where you stare at the screen like, wait, are you serious right now? My run gave me 388 per minute. That's not a small upgrade. That's not a little better. That's the kind of difference that makes the other farms feel like you're paying you with spare change. Now here's the honest truth so you don't get baited by the one perfect run. Bounties vary, rewards can vary, objectives can vary. So you should treat Venus as the highest potential in my testing, not a guaranteed consistency. But even with that reality check, here's why Venus bounties are such a strong beginner-friendly pick. The enemies are manageable. The objectives teaches you core Warframe rhythm. And because you're in the open world loop, you're also stacking resources and standing progress along the way. Feels like you're doing something meaningful while your Endo climbs. And that's what a great farm does for you. It doesn't just give you Endo. It gives you Endo while making you feel like you're moving forward in progression. Now, if you want to make Venus bounties even better without turning into a sweaty speedrunner, here's the key. Don't focus on the perfect build first. Focus on clean movement and clean objectives. Because the fastest bounty is the one where you stop moving and you don't chase every enemy. You don't loot like you're cleaning the ocean. You complete the objective, you get the reward, you queue to the next one. That's how you turn a good run into a repeatable loop. And if you're new, this method also has another hidden benefit. It makes you better at Warframe, because you start thinking like a player who controls the pace instead of a player who reacts to chaos. That mindset, more than a single mission, will make every resource farm easier. So here's the ranking, worst to best, based on Endo per minute. Infection, 83 per minute. Penetration defense, 87 per minute. Deimos bounties, 153 per minute. The arena, 165 per minute. Venus bounties, 388 per minute. Here's the personal advice I wish someone gave me earlier. Don't marry one farm forever. Build a rotation that matches your mood. If you're tired and want chill progress, run defense. If you want direct Endo into a tight loop, run arena. If you want your account progression while you farm, run Deimos. And if you want to chase the best numbers from testing, run Venus. And keep the pace clean, because the best farm isn't just the highest number. It's the farm you can do consistently without burning out. There are other missions you can do. 1999 has options to get good Endo. I ran it multiple times, got big numbers occasionally, but it wasn't consistent Endo. And that's the whole mission today, turning Endo from a misery into a plant. If you want the next step and more useful, I can do a follow-up video where we run 3 runs of each method and take the average, so we get more stable real-world rankings. And subscribe if you want that, because that's how you become the Tenno who upgrades mods on purpose instead of the Tenno who upgrades one mod and goes bankrupt for a week. Alright, go get paid and I'll see you in the next one.